Welcome back, guys. Today is the first episode of my new series, The Power of Bluegill Baits for Big Bass. And the first bait I'm going to be talking about is the G-Crack Bellows Gill 5.8. Got one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Brian. Let's go. Dude, and it's on the GoPro. That's what it's all about. Bellows Gill 5.8. To me, the greatest bluegill bait ever made. And the reason being, I mean, it's so versatile. It's incredibly unique in so many ways. I mean, there's really nothing like this bait. There was nothing like it before. It's just got such a unique profile, and, you know, right out of the box, you don't really think anything of it, right? You're just like, what is that? What am I really looking at? But its action is insane underwater. It imitates a dying bluegill perfectly. The way it flutters down with all those rib sections. It is really one of the coolest baits there is. And also, FYI, just a warning, these smell really bad. You're probably gonna be shocked if you've never had these before. They smell like Fritos and peanut butter and kind of like feet. It's a really odd smell. But anyways, I'm gonna rewind real quick, way back to 2023, when I first got this bait. At the time, I'd only been into big baits and swim baits for probably a little over 3 months, and I was looking for something kind of different. I was throwing all the shad profile baits at the time, which I love, don't get me wrong, but I think the fish were already pressured to them by the time I got into it, so it was kind of hard to get bites on them. So anyways, got this bait, played around with it a little bit, caught some fish, but kind of resorted back to those shad baits and kind of just tossed it aside and honestly forgot about it. I forgot about it. So fast forward to probably around March of this year, I took a trip to Lake Headwaters, the infamous, well, not infamous, the famous Lake Headwaters. It is known as one of the greatest lakes possibly in the world, and it kicked my ass. I did not catch fish out of it that whole trip, but I ended up going to a golf course pond, kind of my specialty, professional pond hopping, and I ended up throwing this guy, and I caught a solid 5-pounder, and I was beyond stoked. I got my first Florida fish, and I was happy as a clam. And anyways, yeah, after that, I really started implementing this bait into my arsenal heavily, and since then, I've been catching some really, really solid, good fish on it. Just last month alone, I mean, I think I caught 2 over 6 and a 5. I mean, a lot of really good fish. So anyways, I'll just kind of go into the way I like to rig this bait. It's pretty simple rigging, just a 6/0 beast hook. All you do is you screw it right into the head of that bait. I go about 8 ribs down, feed it right through the back, and just make sure it's lying nice and flush with the bait. If you have to, get a pair of pliers and just kind of bend that hook up a little bit. But yeah, it's a really simple rigging, but the cool thing about this bait, and going back to that versatility, is there's so many different ways to rig it. I mean, I see people Nico rigging it, I see people free rigging it. I know a lot of people use those owner beast hooks with the blades. That's another really cool way to rig it. So there's a lot of ways. But I'll just kind of get into colors real quick. There's so many different colors. This is my favorite though. Green pumpkin chart. I've caught all my biggest fish on it. And I think it's something with the murky water. That chart, the chartreuse, it kind of really tends to stand out. It gets bit pretty good. This one, Bug Bomb. I got this one back in March. This is the one that I caught the Florida 5-pounder on. Really like this color. It's a really good pond bait. Super good for murky water. Stands out. I mean, as you guys see, it's got like a cool like purple color to it. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Pink Lemonade. Shout out to Homeless Fisherman, by the way. Without him, I would not know about this bait. If you guys see that video, probably on his Instagram. He's fishing Ladybird Lake, and he threw a Bellows Gill on like a giant grass mat and caught a 10-pounder. And that's what really wanted me to get that bait, because I was like, that is so cool. So yeah, he came out with this really cool collab with G-Crack, and they made the pink lemonade color. I have not been able to fish much lately, so I haven't really been able to throw it, but as you guys can see, it is a super sick color. I don't think I have anything else. Let me look. I'm looking real quick. Green pumpkin, just regular green pumpkin. Basic color, nothing really to that one. But yeah, guys, I mean, as you can see, they make a whole lot of colors, and there's way more too. I mean, there is dozens of different colors you guys can choose from. But anyways, I think that's about it for the Bellows Gill. If I have any tips, just kind of tips on how to fish it, the way I like to fish it, all I really do is I'm just kind of looking for structure or grass lines. The best thing you can do is like look for grass lines, right? Look for grass lines, cast parallel to those grass lines, let that thing sink to the bottom, and then kind of hop it. Just kind of give it some hops, maybe some jerks, just kind of twitching it. Just really trying to imitate a dying bluegill. That's what it looks like. It looks like a bluegill who's like kind of swimming around those grass lines. I was swimming around that and just died. He's dying. So it's a really easy meal for the fish. Drains, another thing. Drains hold big fish in ponds, especially. Look for drains. Super weedless. That's another thing I love about it. It's really weedless. Out of all the baits I've thrown, this thing comes through the weeds probably better than any of them. And I think it's just because how it's kind of a thin profile and just really navigates through all that grass and weeds perfectly. The hookup ratio is fantastic as well, again, due to that narrow, thin profile. And that's probably, I think that's it for the Bellows Gill. If you guys don't have these, and the cat's already out of the bag, right? I mean, I feel like maybe not most, but a whole lot of people are throwing these nowadays. They're definitely getting popular. But anyways, if you kind of want to, really throw something that everyone's not throwing at least, something a little unique, something different, maybe your fish haven't seen, and something that just really gets bit, and for whatever reason, gets bit by bigger bass. I'm telling you guys, big bass really like this Bellows Gill. Definitely looking to get in some of these. You can get them anywhere. I mean, Tackle Warehouse, pretty much any fishing website you can find. They're not too pricey. I think they're going usually for like 10 a pack, but they come in a pack of 3, so it works out. Just get some Mendit as well. It can save the life on some of these baits. But anyways, guys, that is it today for my Bellows Gill review. I'll have a lot more videos coming out. As you guys say, it's the first episode of the Power of the Bluegill series. So I'm gonna have like I said, I'm gonna have a lot more coming out. I think next video is gonna be about this one's chewed in half. This is not how it usually looks. Let me look for a better one. Hold up. There we go. Depth bull flat, a best alternative to the Bellows Gill if you're looking for something a little different, and not as many people are throwing. This thing hasn't quite caught on as much, so it's kind of still a little low key. So guys, yeah, I will be doing a video on this next episode. I think it's gonna come out possibly next week, maybe sooner. Have to see how busy I am. But anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. And I don't even know how to even end this video. Anyways, Bellows Gill for life.